echoes of a broken melody. Zaria was known in her town not just for her beauty, but for her kindness. She had fallen for Noah, a quiet, simple man with dreams bigger than his wallet. Though her family was wealthy, she never let that divide come between them. They built their love on laughter, shared moments under rustling trees, and whispered promises by moonlight. One warm afternoon, Zaria's father called. With excitement in her voice, she told him about Noah. To her surprise, he responded calmly, asking her to come home so they could talk about it. She rushed back, hope bubbling in her heart. But home wasn't filled with blessings. Her father had a dark request: to defend his secret son in court, a son from another woman who had murdered a man. The plan was to frame Noah instead, but Zaria refused, horrified. Then her father pressed harder, threatening to stop the hospital treatment her mother desperately needed. Under pressure, Zaria did the unthinkable. She stood in court and pointed fingers at the man she loved, Noah, whose tears rolled silently as he watched the woman he trusted betray him. The courtroom echoed with pain that couldn't be erased. Sentenced, forgotten, and unknowingly, Zaria was already carrying his child. Zaria gave birth to a girl, Zara, and vowed to protect her with all the love she failed to give Noah. Guilt became her shadow, and every heartbeat of Zara reminded her of what she had done. But Noah didn't die. Word spread. The man who had served 5 years, survived a near-fatal prison attack, had returned, richer than anyone imagined. The quiet soul had transformed into a storm. He now owned the biggest company in the city. Zaria, desperate for work, unknowingly walked into his company. Bullied by her coworkers and humiliated, she had no idea the man behind the empire was Noah. One day, he saw her through his tinted office mirror. Time froze. Without a word, he instructed the manager, "She doesn't belong here." Then came a night she would never forget. It was Noah's birthday. The club buzzed with music and money. He sat in his private booth, surrounded by people, but his eyes were hollow. The manager begged Zaria to perform. She stepped up, shaky but graceful. Her voice poured out pain, memories, and hope, all at once. Noah watched, jaw clenched, remembering the betrayal and the love they once shared. When the song ended, silence followed. Then he stood, threw money at her feet, and demanded she drink all the alcohol in front of him, the bitterness clear in his tone. She did, eyes burning with tears, but she never spoke. She didn't tell him about Zara, the daughter they shared, the living proof of once true love. Zaria picked up the money and left quietly. But